welcome to Delaney Kirvan Stadium, Dwight Ward Field here for Pike Liberal Arts homecoming. Pike Liberal Arts 6-0 on the season, outscoring their opponents 169-74. Facing a Abbeville Christian Academy team coming in 197-61, being outscored and only winning one game. Derek, the homecoming game for the Patriots looks great on paper. Looks like we're going to dominate, but it's got a soggy field out there. We've got homecoming activities going on all week for these kids. How do you feel about the game tonight?
You're going to see a lot of running the ball tonight, Lee, because looking at the roster for the Abbeville Christian Generals, they've got eight or nine total juniors and seniors, and they've got several 7th and 8th graders on the varsity roster. So my guess is going to be that the Patriots are going to use the ground game that we have been pretty successful with most of the season. We're going to use our bigger kids up front, and we'll probably try and just push them around, especially with it being so wet.
Yeah, my understanding is Cody Hollis probably still sit out tonight. No reason for him to play, coming off an injury. The Patriots are taking the field now to come warm up. But, yeah, you're right. You know, with Jade Sykes and his running ability been such a big part of the offense this season, and being a soggy night, I feel like the Patriots are going to keep it on the ground. You just try to grind it out with these Generals and, pull it out a victory, maybe a close game. They may decide to open it up with some passing from Drew Nelson, but mostly just in the gutters game for the Patriots here tonight.
That's what we're expecting to see. And, Lee, it looks like it being homecoming, we're going to have all of the 2019 seniors as captains. Want to make sure we get those names out. Zane Shaver, Trevor Barron, Bryant Hussey, Cody Hollis, Tristan Carter, Grant Wilkes, Trey Benton, Jade Sykes, and Max Copeland.
Yeah, and of those seniors, Max Copeland, the tackling leader by far this year. 27.5 tackles for Max so far on the season. 4 sacks, solo sacks for Max. Bryant Hussey, another senior, he's third on the list, 12.5 tackles for Bryant. Not such a good stat with him being a defensive back, but 12.5 nonetheless.
We're just going to say that's aggression.
That's right. Jade Sykes, the quarterback, playing hard this year. 548 yards from scrimmage so far this year. Jade has really put on a show and really been there, even, in the games where he could run the ball on the ground, he's done a good job. In the games where they've shut the run down, Jade's been a big player in the slot, catching receptions from Drew Nelson.
Absolutely. He's been all over the field for us and done an outstanding job. I want to throw out those captains for Abbeville. Number 4, Hunter Starling. Looks like number 76, Chase Etheridge. Number 57, Thomas Lynn. And I got one guy standing between me and him, and I can't see his number. We'll get that number out, that name out there in a second. It looks like it might be 18 Greer C, but as you can probably see on your camera, it's raining, Lee.
Yeah, it's raining, and just what we talked about, Cody Hollis, captain for this game, but not wearing pads, not dressed out. We won't see Cody tonight. Dynamic player for the Patriots, but, in a game where we really don't need him, going to give him much-needed rest and put him in the back pocket for the games where we really need that guy.
Yeah, you don't really want to get an injured player out there in this kind of conditions. It's like Abbeville's won the toss and elected to receive, Lee.
All right, so
they'll be moving from our left to our right. I want to throw out there real quick while we have an opportunity, the 2018-19 Pike Patriot cheerleaders, Captain Emmy Stevens, co-captain Porter Langford, chaplain Ansley Adams, Izzy Saunders, Reagan Brown, Dana Dawson, Addie Garrett, and the cheer coach, Hannah Hickson Jordan.
Tonight's invocation will be given by senior Max Copeland.
We'll pause for a minute while the invocation is offered by one of the Pike seniors.
Which will be performed live tonight by Miss Catherine Stocksley.
We will remember you come to that great game football. Thank you for blessing Abbeville with a safe house here, with the blessing on the way home. Please let everything we do tonight glorify you and let us be safe for us again. Amen.
Scott's own Catherine Stocksville, member of the Pike Pep Band.
Yeah, goes to church with our camera lady here.
That's Kaylin. We remember her from the game down in Florida.
They sing together in the same choir. Glad to hear it. Pike Pep Band muted tonight from the weather. Sad to hear that, but the Patriots are taking the field. Very dramatic interest for the Patriots tonight on their homecoming. I tell you, Derek, talking to, having a son, I know you got a senior on the field. I talked to your son earlier tonight. These guys are really fired up about their homecoming game. They're excited about this. They feel dominant. They're ready to get on the field and show what they can do.
I think they really are ready, Lee. And I'll tell you one thing that I've been really, really excited about this year is the senior leadership we've had. I mean, lots of encouragement going on in every game. Lots of just maintaining focus and actually playing hard all the time. It's been a real joy to watch. And
a real progression, Derek. I remember you and I in the first game and sitting in the same booth worrying about a lack of leadership, a lack of the yelling seniors in the locker room and the adversity in the locker room, and these guys not knowing who to follow. But we've had some real seniors step up, Grant being one of them, Max Copeland being another. This team has really come around in a fast-paced action, and really that Morgan overtime win had to do it for them.
It really did. It was a great start to the season. So we're going to tee it up at the 40-yard line. Number 7, Scott Taylor Renfro, going to line up 10 yards deep for the kick. 2 deep backs for the Generals. There's your end-over-end kick. It's going to come down in the end zone. Good start for the Patriots.
Absolutely, Derek. Touchback for the Patriots. Going to start on their own 20. Played in the slot tonight. And assuming that number 10 is going to be on the field as well. He's playing the defensive back position. We're in a 2 safety set, it looks like.
Yeah, you got Levi Sykes back there with his brother Jade. You've got Bryant Hussey to the near side of the corner. You've got Davis Allen to the corner on the far side. Linebackers Nick O'Brien and Chip Faircloth and Max Copeland. Ty Singleton, Grant Wilkes, Holt Steed, and Scooteroo Johnson across the front. Little quick set, kind of remembrance of, I guess Auburn University kind of runs that quick run up to the line. Looks like we got a single back in the backfield. It's going to get the handoff to the left side. They stopped after a very short game.
Yeah, big boy set there for Abbeville, the Generals, but Patriots matching up well, winning the line of scrimmage. Scooteroo Johnson, Max Copeland in on the tackle among several other Patriots.
Be interesting to see if they stick with that one backfield, which they are doing again. 2 tight ends. Looks like quarterback and I believe he's got a fullback. Nope. Got an unbalanced line to the far side.
They're going to try to big boy us tonight, Derek.
Well, they might want to go get some big boys.
Another great gang tackle by the Patriots. Max Copeland in on it. Chip Faircloth. Somebody stripped the ball out after the whistle, but very short gain, if any.
Yeah, at least they blew the whistle on that one. We've talked about that before, how much I dislike allowing them to let the players push around. That's when you can get someone hurt.
Yeah, several games this season we've seen that, Derek. Unfortunate.
Interesting lineup for the Generals. They got everybody in a line, and they run up to the line and spread out. Again, with the one back in the backfield, unbalanced line to the other side, tight end to this side.
Yeah, they're 2 tight ends on one side, 1 tight on the other, single back.
And I believe that's going to happen.
Yeah, that's a procedure call. The fullback decided to start before everyone else.
He's trying to put his hand down really late, right before the ball snapped, and he's kind of been moving forward with the snap a little, maybe even a little early with every snap so far. Patriots are going to be in their standard defense with a 3rd and 13. Generals at their own 17, 18-yard line. One back again. Quick pitch to the wide side. Nick O'Brien out there. Looks like a tackle by, it looked like 10, Jade Sykes. Bryant Hussey, 13. So we're going to be able to hold the Generals on their first drive, give them a 4th and 11 from the 19-yard line. It's like number 70, I believe, Jacob McDonald, a junior for the Generals, dropping back to punt. He's got 3 upbacks in front of him. Jade Sykes for the Patriots got his feet on about the 47-yard line. There's your snap, little end over ender. Pretty short kick. It's going to bounce at the 44 and roll to the Patriots' 48-yard line, where the Patriots will take over 1st and 10. 9 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the first quarter, no score.
Yeah, down on the 48. Pike Patriots offense gets to take the field. Jade Sykes manning the offense at the quarterback position. Chip Faircloth, who had a fantastic game last week.
I'm looking forward to seeing him in the backfield.
Yeah, let's see what Chip can do, man. He's fighting for a position, I think.
2 wide either side. Sykes at quarterback is going to hand the ball off to Faircloth on the right side. He's got room to the outside. He runs past the first tackler, and he is down the sideline and will not be caught.
Not going to catch him, I tell you. Padding the stats for Chip Faircloth.
That was quick. I believe we were on our 48-yard line, so that's going to be a 52-yard touchdown run on the very first play the Patriots have from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no doubt, Derek. Chip Faircloth having a fantastic week last week, pulling himself into the 3rd position for rushing. Of course, Jade Sykes with 567 yards. Cody Hollis, who's not playing, with 423. But Chip Faircloth last week, 122 yards, 2 touchdowns, and already got his first touchdowns tonight and halfway there to a 100-yard game.
Snap from Sykes, hold from Nelson, kick by Scott Taylor Renfro is good, which puts the Patriots up 7-0 with 9 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Chip Faircloth there, I got to tell you, you know, in the beginning of the season, of course, he had several good defensive plays. Never got a good chance in offense because of Cody Hollis being on the field or Drew Nelson being at quarterback and Jade taking that running back position. But last week, and of course already tonight, Chip Faircloth really capitalizing on his opportunity.
Absolutely. It's good to see. Awesome to see somebody giving that sort of effort. So we're going to kick off again. Teeing it up at the 40-yard line. Bryant Hussey, Levi Sykes. On the far side, Davis Allen, Max Copeland, Frankie Jeffcoat, Ty Singleton, Jackson Sin, Nick O'Brien, and Tristan Carter. End-over-end kick. It's going to also come down in about, I bet you can step off about 2 steps.
What a leg on Scott Taylor Renfro. I tell you, man. You know, and a stat you probably don't know, Derek, Scott Taylor Renfro being the 3rd highest scorer on the team thus far this year. From field goals, extra points, you know, only behind Jade Sykes and Cody Hollis.
He's having an outstanding year, really is. He's become a really big weapon for the Patriots. So the Generals will start with the ball on their own 20-yard line. They run the same little break the huddle with, they're going to split the tight end on the far side out about 5 yards. Still with 2 other tight ends looking to the sideline to get play. One back in the backfield. Quick snap, hand off to the right side. He's going to actually gain a few yards this time.
Yeah, tackled by Bryant Hussey, but not after a gain of about 8 for the running back.
Got a little hole on this side. Ty Singleton in there on the defensive line, along with Grant and Holtstein and Scooteroo. Nick O'Brien, linebacker, on the near side. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Generals from the 29-yard line. There's a fumble, but they're going to call a motion on that. I believe the running back started a little early again. Start to back them up 5 yards, so instead of 2nd and 1, they'll have 2nd and 6 from their own 24-yard line. They're going to split one wide like an actual wide receiver this time.
The Abbeville spread.
That would be the spread. Second and 6. There's a snap, handoff to the right side, and he's not going to get anything. I do believe that's Grant got him before he got to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Grant put the big old bear hug on him right behind the line of scrimmage, took him back about 4 yards. No gain for the Generals.
Bring up 3rd and 6 for the Generals from their own 29-yard line after no gain on that play. That's one of the more interesting lineups I've seen in a while. I don't know that I've ever seen them line up like that.
Yeah, very unusual. I don't think I've seen that at any level.
You know, Auburn does that little, what they call it, the sugar huddle, where they bundle around one of them and run out real quick. I guess it's similar. Now they got everybody to the left side of the center.
This is amazing. And a timeout.
Well, you know, go ahead.
Well, there you go. We'll talk more about that when we come back. We'll take a break. 7:40 left in the first quarter here. Still 7-0 Pike Patriots.
Come visit Troy Nissan with a new modern look and same great staff. We are dedicated to providing you with an excellent customer experience. Shop us online at www.troynissaninc.com. Free oil changes for life on all new vehicles. Thanks for being a part of our family. Troy Nissan.
The Generals still have the ball, 3rd down. About 6 to go.
And it looks like they scrapped their little everybody.
Well, no, they still have everyone. Everyone left of the center.
Everybody left of the center. That's interesting. So guess which way they run?
Hey, we call it old lefty.
He's going to gain 7 or 5 yards.
It almost worked, but be 4th down for the Generals.
You know, I was going to say before we went out, you got to know when a coach is looking at the other team and figuring that he doesn't really have a good chance at winning. You start pulling out all the stops.
You know, and that was all, you know, as a peewee and a termite coach, those things are always fun, you know, to come up with those little.
Oh, the kids love it.
Oh, yeah, come up with those plays.
Low punt to the right. Jade Sykes has got it at the 45, makes the first man miss. And brought down from behind. Number 56 for the Generals, Dylan Mims, freshman. Not a bad play for a freshman. It's going to give the Patriots 1st and 10 from the 45 of the Generals. Trey Benton, Holt Steed, Grant Wilkes, Scooter Johnson, and Ty Singleton, your lineman. Tristan Carter. And it looks like Jaden Jordan to the far side.
Hey, watch Chip Fairclough.
I believe I'd hand it to him and try it. And he's off to the left side, makes the first one miss. A little bit of wet ground, slips down. So you got Trevor Barron and Jackson Sen, your receivers, to the near side.
Yeah, Chip Fairclough last week, Derek, 8 carries for 122 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I think he's tracking right along with that so far, isn't he?
Yeah, he's toting the load.
2 wide either side for the Patriots. Fairclough and Sykes in the backfield. It's going to be a fake to Fairclough. Sykes will keep the ball, get his first down yardage, break a tackle or 2. It's going to be down inside the 30.
Yeah, down around the 29. Jake Sykes imposing his will on the Generals and bringing the first down to the Patriots.
Well, that's kind of the pattern that we talked about earlier that we expect to see. The Patriots really should be able to kind of push the Generals around. 10-yard pickup, first down for the Patriots just inside the 30. 2 wide either side, Fairclough and Sykes in the backfield. Shotgun snap's going to be a handoff to the right side to Fairclough. He's going to gain about 9 probably.
Yeah, got to bring up a 2nd and short for the Patriots. Deep into the Generals' territory.
Standard offensive set for the Patriots.
Yeah,
right either side.
Standard 4-4 for the Generals.
like a straight quarterback keeper to the right side. Sykes is going to have his first down. He's going to be down inside the 15-yard line.
Jared Sykes being a phenomenal player so far this year, Derek. 600, almost 600 yards, actually 629 yards, but 548 yards from scrimmage for Jared Sykes. 7 touchdowns coming into the game.
It's going to be interesting to see at the end of the year what kind of rushing team statistics we end up with. Shotgun snap, handoff to Faircloth. He's going to make that first one miss in the backfield, make another one miss, break a tackle, drag a couple, and fumble. I do believe he lost the ball, and I believe the Generals have it.
Yeah, fumbled the ball right down, but deep in the territory, going to be around the 1 or 2 yard line, and the Generals will have to take over. Unfortunate event for Chip Faircloth, having such a good run, but just couldn't hold on to the ball that time, and the Generals will start over.
It's wet. We all understand that.
ACA takes over 1st and 10. Fronts 1.
Per John Ramage, our PA man, the ball is on the 1 yard line. I'm going to assume he's got a spotter over there. I don't believe he can actually see that.
Yeah, John just guesses. I've worked with John before.
It looks like it's close to the 1.
I've been his spotter. He doesn't listen to you.
Well, this looks like a traditional style of offense. You'd think they'd pack it in when they're on the 1 yard line, but now they choose to spread it out, and they're going to run the quarterback to the right side, and Ty Singleton's going to catch him pretty quickly.
Yeah, safety alert, because Ty Singleton really, he grabbed him right as he approached the line of scrimmage and pushed him backwards into the end zone, but they're going to call 2nd down for the Generals just outside their end zone.
Not much of a gain on that one, if any. So we're back to the 3 tight ends and 1 back in the backfield. Hand off to the left side, and that's going to be about the same as the first one. So we're going to have a 3rd and 10 from the 1.
Yeah, they catch the tackler on that. There was a host of Patriots involved.
Pretty much everybody on that side of the defense.
Dangerous spot for the Generals here, Derek.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they can even throw the ball, which I doubt seriously they'll try, because that would be a safety alert, I think.
No receivers spread out.
Handoff up the middle. I believe our players are signaling safety. And
yeah, it is a safety. Safety, 2 more points for the Patriots. And the Generals will have a free kick upcoming.
So with 4 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the first quarter, Patriots are up 9-0.
9-0 for the Patriots, 4:18 left. We'll be right back with the free kick from the Generals.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. For its checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Free kick being set up by the Generals from their own 20-yard line. Patriots set up, front line on the 30. Deep for the Patriots, Jade Sykes. And is that Chip Faircloth over there, Derek? No, he's forward. Maybe Levi Sykes deep. Chip Faircloth short with Tristan.
Short kick coming down to Jaden Jordan at the 40-yard line. He's going to take it and move upfield. It's going to be brought down around the 21-yard line of the Generals.
And I tell you, Jaden had one man to beat, and he was to the end zone there.
You can absolutely guarantee that he was sniffing the end zone. He was not looking to fair catch or take a knee. He was looking to score.
So here we are. Pike Patriots have the ball on the Generals' 25-yard line. Jade Sykes at the helm.
2 wide either side, Faircloth and Sykes in the backfield. Faircloth motioning out to the right. Sykes looking to throw the ball to Faircloth, but throws it considerably in front of him. slow developing play, but you can see, those wheel routes are very popular and very successful in the college ranks.
Yeah, very effective, man. I tell you, I can remember not 4, 5, 6 years ago, the wheel route was the thing. Everything a high school team and a college team were looking for. Watch the wheel, watch the wheel.
Yeah, it's fairly always successful.
More defenses are covering that wheel route now, and the Patriots have been successful with it in the past.
Shotgun snap, fake handoff to Fairclough. Sykes is going straight up the field. He's going to break one tackle and get down to about the 8-7 yard line of the Generals. It's going to be the first down for the Patriots inside the 10-yard line. It's an 18-yard gain for Jade Sykes. So we're going to have a shotgun snap to Sykes. He's going to fake the handoff, run to the right side. He's going to make the first one miss and walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Good cutback by Jade Sykes. Good cutback by Chip Faircloth there. Making the touchdown for the Patriots.
So that's going to bring on the kicking team. The point after attempt of the snap of Jade Sykes, the hold of Drew Nelson. Scott Taylor Renfro lining it up. Snap, hold, kick is good. So, 3 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Patriots are now up 15-0. It should be 16, shouldn't it? Yes, there.
Yeah, should be 16. Another good point after by Scott Taylor Renfro. Only missing one so far this season.
And you can really tell by watching him kick after 6 or 7 games how much different he looks than from the first game. He looked a little, the first game probably some jitters, but looked a little unsure. But every kick now is just smooth, solid. Just looks good.
Yeah, you really tell that kid spends a lot of time on the field with the tee, kicking footballs, and that's what it takes for those guys. They got to be concentrate. You got to focus in these high-pressure situations, and Scott Taylor Renfro has his craft. He has it down pat.
So, going to tee it up at the 40-yard line. Again, 2 backs deep for the Generals. Scott Taylor lining it up. Jaden Jordan, Frankie Defcoat along with him. This ball is going to bounce. It's going to be taken at about the 8-yard line. Running back going to the left side. That's number 18, Greer C. He's going to be brought down inside the 20.
Number 18, Greer C on return. All the time for 55.
Yeah, they'll spot the ball right on the 20, Derek.
Imagine that.
All players are tackled right on the chalk. You know that.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Generals, and they're in even though the ball didn't go into the end zone, it's in the same exact spot it has been every other time.
Yeah, 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Generals going to make another try.
This is a true spread we have now, Lee, because you got 2 guys wide to either side. Shotgun snap, handoff to the left side. He's going to fumble. It's going to be picked up. I believe that's Levi Sykes.
And Patriots football. So they tried to spread it out to get a different defensive look in order to run the same running play. Nothing doing for the Patriots defense. The fumble was forced, and it's Patriots ball, 1st and 10 from the Generals' 23-yard line.
I couldn't tell who actually stuck their arm out and grabbed the ball and got it out. But anyway, an awesome play sets the Patriots up 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line of the Generals. Patriots are going to run 2 wide either side with Sykes in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Davis Allen to the close side. Number 4 is going to get down to about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, speedy Davis Allen getting 9 yards on the run.
Looks like Drew Nelson coming in to quarterback. got Jackson Sin and Trevor Barron wide to the near side. Jaden Jordan and Tristan Carter wide right. Starting offensive line in there for the Patriots.
Yeah, with Drew Nelson coming in the game, that really opens up the playbook for the Patriots.
It does. Absolutely does. Shotgun snap. Hand off to Davis up the middle, and he's going to weave his way into the end zone.
An untouched Davis Allen weaves his way in the end zone. Touchdown Patriots, 22-0 currently with the point after ensuing from Scott Taylor Renfro.
You know, we were talking earlier, Lee, Pike played Abbeville over in Abbeville last year and actually beat them in overtime. We left there last year saying that this team was going to win the 1A state title, which they did not. I think they lost a few games after hours, but they gave us quite a scare over there last year. This is not the same team.
Yeah, Mike Patton, who's our halftime guest, we were talking before the game about homecoming opponents and how, years ago you would always schedule a cupcake team for a homecoming opponent. Nowadays, especially in AISA, when you schedule these games, you don't know what you're going to be facing.
You really don't know from year to year what you're going to run into.
So not the same, but the Patriots 22-0, 2 minutes left in the first quarter. We'll take a short break. Be right back with you with the kickoff.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we support our military. That's right, not a $1,000 sign-on bonus, but $1,200 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Thanks for your service. Thanks for your service. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we support our military.
Troy Cable Security Video Monitoring lets you see what's happening in and around your property even when you're not there. Cameras in our portfolio, wired or wireless, indoor or outdoor, daylight or night vision, all come in high definition. When integrated into Troy Cable Security Platform, you can see live video from your smartphone, tablet, or computer.
And we're back. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Taylor Renfro has teed the ball up. Has chalked his feet at the 30-yard line and make a 10-yard scamper to the ball before his kick.
He might have a tired leg by the end of the night. End over end, nice high and deep. It's going to come down at 5. Return man is going to be called by Jaden Jordan. Thrown down.
Jay Jordan just mostly just grabbed him by the shoulder pads, threw him down. Ball received at the 5, dumped at the 10.
I believe that number 10, Christian Davis, on the return. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Generals in their own 18-yard line. So far, they have struggled to put anything of note together. They're going to run, they're going to try the spread again. 2 wide either side, back and the quarterback in the backfield. He's actually going to throw the ball. Incomplete to the left side. Leah usually have the quarterback's name by this time of the game, but I honestly can't see. Is it number 10 that's been quarterbacking, I think, which is Christian Davis?
Yeah, I believe that's right, Derek.
Or is it Greer C? I can't tell, but we'll try and catch up. 2nd and 10 Generals inside their 20-yard line.
Yeah, from talking to the players during the week in the scouting report, I think there's actually a running back that is running the quarterback position, so it's more of a wildcat-type offense.
Oh, there's a handoff to the right side, and Max Copeland's going to meet him in the back right around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Max Copeland let us hear that he was on the field.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Tackle there.
So you've got Holtz and Grant Wilson. Looks like Rowan Price, Scooteroo Johnson across front. Jackson Sin at one of the safeties, along with cornerback Bryant Hussey, cornerback Davis Allen, other safety Levi Sykes. We're going to run trips to the near side. One back in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw, throwing it long. There's Bryant Hussey, and it gets right over his hands.
Just a little high for number 13, Bryant Hussey, but in a prime position to intercept that ball.
He had it in his sights, just a little too tall.
Yeah, I think He saw the meatball coming and jumped just a little too early.
So it's going to bring up a 4th and looks like about 9 yards for the Generals. Jade Sykes going to drop deep for the Patriots. He's about 49-yard line of the Generals. Again, number 70, Jacob McDonald is the punter. Short punt is going to come down around the 39, bounce. This is going to go out of bounds at about the 44-yard line of the Generals, where the Patriots will take over.
Yeah, still 1:03 left in the first quarter. Slow-moving game, but the Patriots up 23-0. And offense takes the field for the Patriots. And Drew Nelson on the field at quarterback. No time for a break. Here's the 1st and 10 for the Patriots.
Frankie Jeffcoat getting some time in on the line. He's at left guard. Jackson Sin and Trevor Barron are wide to the near side. Drew Nelson is your quarterback. Chip Faircloth there next to him. Davis Allen, Tristan Carter wide to the far side. Shotgun snap. Nelson looking to throw. He's going to throw the ball deep. He's got a receiver, and it's dropped.
That looks like the way I used to play receiver for Charles Henderson Trojans. But unfortunate, that kid is usually a lot better than me. Just misjudged the ball and incomplete for Drew Nelson.
I got to be honest with you. I've watched replays of those catches those receivers make when they're running down the field wide open, catch the ball over their shoulder. I don't see how they even see the ball, much less catch it.
Yeah, it's a lot tougher than people realize. Those receivers, especially at the college and the pro level.
Hand off to Faircloth to the right side is going to make a couple of guys miss. I believe that's going to either be a face mask or some sort of defensive penalty. Kind of yanked him down. Had to be one of their bigger kids. You don't usually see Chip Faircloth get yanked off his like that.
Yeah, especially lately, Derek. Chip has been playing with a chip on his shoulder.
I think that was number
no pun intended.
8 for the Generals, Eli C. And he does appear to be one of the bigger kids they have. But that's going to be a personal foul stepped off against the Generals. It's going to put the ball 1st and 10 for the Patriots, and they're going to be at the Generals' 27 and a half yard line. We're going to run 2 wides either side. Nelson in the backfield. Looks like Davis Allen with him. Shotgun snap. Handoff to Davis to the left side. He's getting through the first level untouched. He's going to run around the left end. I do believe he's going to score again.
And Davis Allen showing his speed. Scoring a touchdown for the Patriots, and way up here, still in the first quarter, 29-0 Patriots with the Scott Taylor Renfro extra point ensuing.
Yeah, that's got to be kind of tough for the Generals because they've had good teams over the years, but this has got to be tough for them.
Well, there's ups and downs, and especially with the AISA teams these days, with the manner of recruiting and transferring kids from here to there, local schools. I know they've been really, really tough in the past, just having a down year. And Patriots up 30-0, 33 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll take a short break. Be right back with you.
Troy Cable Security Video Monitoring lets you see what's happening in and around your property, even when you're not there. Cameras in our portfolio, wired or wireless, indoor or outdoor, daylight or night vision, all come in high definition. When integrated into Troy Cable Security platform, you can see live video from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Configure your cameras to alert you when unexpected motion occurs around your property, and send clips when children arrive home from school. Troy Cable Security puts your home in your hands. Troy Cable Security. You'll love them. Protect them.
Patriots getting ready to kick off here.
There's a knuckleballish kick come down around the 15 and roll all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, we'll call that a touchback.
In high school, if it breaks the plane of the end zone, then it's going to be a touchback. bring the ball out to the 20-yard line for the Generals. You know, I was talking to, went and watched a baseball game down in Bruton the other day, and I was talking to one of the parents that's actually a administrator and coach at Pensacola Catholic, and he said that the rule in Florida, you can transfer. He said as long as you were in school before football starts, you can play football at that school, and as long as you're in school before basketball starts at another school, you can play there, and you can transfer again and play baseball somewhere else.
So you can move each sport. That could be lucrative.
Wouldn't it? Shotgun snap. And that is a completed pass for the Generals. It's going to be a gain of 9, almost 10. And that quarterback, I did his number that time. He's number 18. And that is Greer C.
Yeah, Levi Sykes on the tackle that time. And going to bring a 2nd and 1 for the Generals.
Davis Allen on the tackle for the Patriots. Actually, they're calling it a first down.
Yeah, you're listening to John Ramage. He didn't bring his glasses. I have binoculars.
End of the first quarter. This might be a long game, Lee.
Yeah, it already is. All right, first quarter over. We'll take a break. Be right back with you with second quarter action here. Patriots 30-0 of the Generals.
Why buy from Pike County Ford? We live local. Troy is our home, so you'll always be dealing with hometown folks who are all of Troy. We'll beat any legitimate written offer you bring in, so you know getting the best deal guaranteed. And no matter what you buy Pike County Ford, you can always count on the best service before and after the sale. Bottom line, you get good people, a better product, and the best deal, guaranteed. Pike County Ford in Troy, never too far for a far better deal.
Looking for a roof that stands up to severe weather while also providing great style and value to your home? Call Baker Metal Works today. Durable, stylish, energy efficient, and portable. Just a few reasons metal roofing from Baker Metal Works is surging in popularity. We use state-of-the-art technology to produce a metal roof that meets all your needs. Baker Metal offers 20 Valvar Weather XL colors and is backed by a 40-year warranty. We're located just at Walmart in Troy. Order today, pick up today. Baker Metal Works, your metal roofing headquarters.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
The Generals take the ball second quarter. Your call, Derek.
1st and 10 inside the 30. Shun snap to C. He's being chased by Ty Singleton. Max is coming up quickly. And I believe that Ty is going to chase him out at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, out of bounds, but slippery.
Absolutely. That's officially a sack, though, when you run them out of bounds behind the line, is it?
Behind the line, yeah, I guess it would be. Ty Singleton and Max Copeland, the 2 sack leaders, both running the quarterback out of bounds.
Actually, they're calling, looks like an illegal shift. What is that? What does that signal? Do you know? Because I don't. He didn't do the illegal shift. He put his fists together in front of him like this.
Yeah, it means we're about to get down out here.
I wish I knew the rules better. I don't even know what that signal is.
Yeah, we don't have to know the rules. All we have to do is talk about it.
It's a penalty. They're backing him up a good bit. Wow. It was bad, whatever it was.
Yeah, that was a detrimental penalty for the Generals. A double secret penalty.
Double secret and really, really bad. That's going to give, this will be second in the, a whole lot. He's dropping back the throw ball, and I believe it's intercepted.
Intercepted by Jade Sykes right off the hands of the general receiver. And the Patriots will be in business in general territory right around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he had one receiver out there. He might have actually been sort of open, but overshot him. Jade made a pretty good play to stop where he was and backtrack to the ball. So we're going to have a couple of new new people on offense. Looks like Rowan Price at right tackle. I believe Frankie Jeffcoat's in there at left guard, Scooter at right guard. I believe Trey Benton was in there.
Yeah, looks like Drew Nelson at quarterback, Chip Faircloth flanking him.
Jaden Jordan coming this way, but we're going to have a procedure penalty on the Patriots.
Ball starts called against the Patriots.
I think that's Joseph Riley at the left tackle. It is. 56, number 56, Joseph Riley in there at left tackle. Jaden Jordan in the backfield with Drew Nelson. So we're going to have a 1st and 15 for the Patriots. Looks like similar play again. Nelson's going to scramble. He's going to throw on the run right to the Generals' safety.
Intercepted at the 10-yard line by the Generals, giving it right back. Very unfortunate, but, 30-0 lead. Got a little crazy with the ball. Generals back in business. We'll see what they can do.
Number 10, Christian Davis on the interception for the Generals. So that's going to give the Generals a 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line on the near hash. It's like a mostly starting defense for the Patriots. 11:35 to go in the first half. Patriots up 30-0. Looks like the Generals are going to try the spread again. 2 wide either side. Greer C in the backfield. Quarterback takes his shotgun snap. He's looking to throw the ball. Being chased by Scooteroo Johnson. Being chased by Holt Steed. Incomplete. Is that Nick O'Brien on coverage?
Yeah, Nick O'Brien, number 2. Been a great defensive player this year. 1 interception for a touchdown.
Nick's had a good season. He really has. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Generals from their own 34-yard line. Well, this receiver on the near side, I think Tristan may be a 1.5 foot taller. There's your shotgun snap. Dreer rolling to his right, being chased by Ty Singleton. Being run over by Ty Singleton.
Yeah, another incomplete pass for the Generals.
It's got to be a little unsettling to see someone that much bigger than you.
Such a big guy. I mean, it's unsettling for me when I'm down on the field just taking a photo next to the guy. But he pulls that helmet off, and he's still just a high school kid.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Generals. 11:15 to go in the half. I think they've got, 1 first down so far? Maybe 2. I know they've got 1. Greer C, quarterback. You might notice that the running back in the backfield with him is number 56. Something of an unusual number for a running back. That's Dylan Mims.
Yeah, I actually don't show any first downs for the Generals so far, only 1 for the Patriots. I do show 3 punts for the Generals, and we haven't seen our famed punter for the Pike Patriots yet tonight.
That's not going to be the senior punter if they do have to punt it. He's still on the shelf as far as punt. C rolling to his right, being caught from behind by Ty Singleton, and from the front by our
I'm
tackle
worried
master.
that Max Copeland's antics after the tackle are going to cost us 15 yards. Flag coming in late.
Did he call it a personal foul?
I just saw him throw the flag after the dance.
I think he signaled personal foul.
Yeah, looks like what he did. Max Copeland, a very animated player in football, baseball, and basketball. Very animated after that tackle, and he calls the flag. So Generals, the beneficiary of that, 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line.
Actually, from what I'm seeing, you don't have those automatic first downs really anymore. It looks like they've got it as 4th and 1 if the down markers are correct, which I believe they are.
And you're right. You're right. Timeout called. We'll take a timeout with them. 11:06 left in the half. Apparently a 4th down and short ensuing for the Generals. We'll be right back.
When you're handed the key to a new Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick or GMC, rev up your imagination. Think of all the places you can go in some of the most stylish, best quality cars available on the market today. Feel confident driving vehicles with superb dependability and safety ratings. And smile. You saved a ton of money because you bought at Bill Jackson. Let the only thing holding you back be the end of the road. A Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC vehicle will not only change your life, it saves you money like nowhere else.
All right, and we're back here. General's 4th and short.
Quarterback keeper.
He didn't get it there.
I don't think he did, Lee. I really don't. Going forward on 4th down on your own side of the field against a team that you can't move, not often going to work out the way you want.
You know, I'm keeping score on an app here. You know, that personal foul penalty made it a 1st and 10 for me. They showed it a 4th and short after the penalty, so I must have missed what they called. But
they must have had 16 yards to go.
Nevertheless, turnover on downs, Patriots have the ball.
Nelson at quarterback is going to shotgun snap and hand it off to, looks like Jade Jordan, who's going to be tripped up right about the line of scrimmage. I think he might have gotten 1 yard. Yeah, I was going to say earlier, you know, we've got that chain crew over there that's been doing this for a pretty good while. I think Billy Hickson on the down marker, so I'm not going to question him. You know, he's on top of things.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing an outstanding job for us. 2nd and 9 off Jordan on the left side. He's going to make the first man miss. He's going to make a few more miss. He's going to get his first down yardage. He runs with energy. It's fun to watch these guys who are try so hard. Jade's fun to watch. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Patriots, the 30-yard line, down about the 27. Shotgun snap. It's going to be a fake handoff. Nelson's going to keep the ball to the left side, going to make a few guys miss, break a tackle, get down. It's like a gain of 7 yards. Good 7, almost 8 yards first down play. It's going to give the Patriots 2nd down. 20-yard line of the Generals. The side. Looks like Nelson's just going to be a straight up the middle. It's going to be hit around the line of scrimmage. Might be dropped for a slight loss. Yeah, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 and back them up a yard or so on the 21-yard line now. 2 in the backfield with Nelson, looking to convert a 4 with 8 minutes 52 seconds to go in the first half. Shot snap's going to be handed off to Jordan to the wide side. He's going to make the first one miss, get around the second one. He's going to break it into the open. He's going to be down with first down yardage inside the 10. Good hard running, good moves by Jaden Jordan. I think he's one of the big JV team this year, getting a good bit of action with the varsity as well. It's going to be a Patriot 1st down, 1st and 10 at the 7 line. Nelson and Jordan in the backfield. It's going to be faked to Jordan, kept by Nelson, and untouched into the end. Touchdown, Pike. Boy, it's just tough on it doesn't have the size or the athletic ability the other team has. The big holes being opened by the Patriot offensive line. Here's just down by Drew Nelson, pick up by Scott Taylor Renfro. Kick is good. That's going to make it with 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half. He's 7-0 Pike. So we're going to take a quick break while the teams line up for the kick shortly.
Seniors, let us create the best senior porch experience for you today. DC Photography, located in Alabama.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage door.
We're back. Patriots up 37-0. 8:10 to go in the first half. Scott Taylor Renfro teeing it up at the 40-yard line. Going to kick off. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. It's going to come down inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be touched. Going to be batted a couple of times. Deep back's going to pick the ball up. Let's actually get a pretty good return out of it from the way it started. I believe that was number 10 again, and his name is Christian Davis. Yeah. Lee, if you don't mind, I'm going to run just real quick. Well, we'll do the band at halftime. We said we're going to do the band at halftime, so we'll get that in a little bit.
These Generals still playing hard, man. You got to give it to them. You know, down 37-0, they're still giving it all they got, running it hard, tackling hard. Just outmatched so far by the 6-0 Patriots.
Yeah, our kids are just a little bit bigger, just a little bit stronger, maybe even better conditioned.
Well, you can't doubt the conditioning because, you know, the tough games we won this year have been late in the game.
Absolutely. Two wide either side for the Generals. Shotgun snap's going to be bobbled a little bit and handed off in the backfield. Going to gain 2 or 3 yards. Again, your quarterback, number 18, Greer C. Running back, number 56, Dylan Mims, a name we've called a few times, freshman for the Generals. Looks like he's going to be a pretty good player for them in the future. It's going to bring up a second and actually looks like a long 5. Ball at about the 22-yard line. Shotgun snap, handoff up the middle. Once again, going to be Mims. He's going to be hit at a gain of probably a yard. Actually, 25 is your running back, Brandon Early, also a freshman. A lot of freshmen on this team, Lee.
Yeah, rebuilding season, obviously, for the Generals. Nothing wrong with that. They're trying to figure it out, and they'll be back. They've been a tough adversary for the Patriots in years past in football and baseball.
Well, small schools, you know, there's almost always an up-down. You can't be exceptional every year. It just ebbs and flows with the size class you have. Shotgun snap for the Generals is going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to gain his first down. He's going to be hit hard in the defensive backfield, but he is going to have his first down yardage. And again, that's 25, Brandon Early.
Yeah, it looks like they're up to about the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Blake Leviner on the defensive line for the Patriots on the near side. It's like Frankie Jeffcoat manning the middle. Davis Allen, Levi Sykes, Jade Sykes, Bryant Hussey in the defensive backfield. Jackson Sen, Nick O'Brien, your other linebackers. Generals have players running all over the place. They're going to end up in a 2 wide either side shotgun formation. Going to throw the ball out wide to the left. It's going to be dropped by number 10, Christian Davis.
Very different offensive formation from the Generals as we saw early in the first quarter, where they were packing all their big boys in tight, 3 tight end sets, single back, and now they're spreading out a little bit. They're trying to figure out a way to get past this Patriots defense.
You got to figure after they ran that packed-in tight offense a couple of times and figured out that they couldn't push the Patriots out of the way, that they might have just moved away from that. Be a 2nd and 10, shotgun snap, fake to the running back, keeper by the quarterback.
Oh, and he found a hole.
I believe he found a hole.
Nobody catching him, Derek. Touchdown for the Generals. No flags, so the Generals are on the board here. 5:49 left in the half.
That'll be your quarterback, number 18, Greer C.
I'll tell you, Derek, when he found the seam and nobody was in front of him, he turned the burners on, and there was no Patriot going to catch him. I mean, our fastest guys were in tow and could not gain ground on the General quarterback.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. I'm taking that to be heat break, and I think Gene said the other day that this may be the last week of heat breaks.
Yeah, but we'll take a timeout with him. 5:49 left in the half. We'll be right back after this break.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks, thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Check out these cool savings going on now during our hot summer sale at your local Troy and Ozark Road Mart. Like our $29.99 oil change special or our $129.99 brakes.
All right, and we're back. Generals for the point after.
When's the last time you saw a straight-on kicker?
Chris Uner, 1990.
He actually made it. It didn't by much, but he got it over the crossbar.
Yeah, that's good. So 7 for the Generals, 37-7 lead for the Patriots here at homecoming. Delaney Kervin Stadium, Dwight Ward Field. 5:49 left in the first half. Derek, so far tonight, it's been, except for that last play, it's been all Patriots, which we're glad to see. But do you think maybe the Generals have a spark here?
Yeah, probably not. That's just my thought, but
well,
stranger things happen.
We haven't had to punt so far, so we don't have to our punter.
No, he didn't even come out for special teams warm-ups before the game. So if we do see a punt, it'll probably be Holt Steed.
Is Hunt punting left-footed or right-footed tonight?
I think Holt's left-footed, but that's what I've seen.
Well, I will take this opportunity to talk about Grant a little bit. His punt net, 386 yards this year. His long being 49 yards on a punt.
That kickoff straight up in the air. Tristan Carter had the presence of mind to not let it hit the ground. It's good that he saw it and saw the opportunity to go get it. Patriots are going to take over 1st and 10 from line. I believe we might have a different, like Scooteroo. I know he had worked at center some last year and during the summer. First time we've seen him over the ball during a game this year.
Scooteroo being a senior, wondering what the thought is here, but
I think he's a junior, Lee.
Oh, really? He was on the field tonight or this morning for the homecoming court.
He was escorting one of his classmates, but the roster shows him as a junior.
Well, his classmate was a senior.
Ow. Let's run up the middle by the Patriots, and it looks like they get 2 yards. Be a 2nd and 12 from their own 48-yard line. As soon as I can see some of the numbers, we'll make sure and get some of those names called out. Shotgun snap, Nevin looking to throw. He's throwing the ball long down the left side, and our receiver came back for the ball.
He came back for it. Absolutely a magnificent catch. I mean, that's pro-style stuff right there. That's back shoulder fade.
Trevor Barron. I believe that's who it was, isn't it?
Tightly covered.
Both of the big catches he's had this year, he's had someone draped and had the presence of, he knew where the ball was. Nice play by Trevor.
Good season.
Absolutely. Trevor is a senior. He's doing well. Back keeper to the near side. Nelson's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. Some of those other Patriots, this Rowan Price at right tackle, I believe Gage Horn at right guard. Scooteroo is at center. I believe Frankie Jeffcoat at the left guard and Joseph Riley at tackle. I believe on the wide side to the nearest, Brooks, number 18. Tristan Carter. Trevor Barron, Nick O'Brien tight left. And then Jaden Jordan in the backfield. 2nd and 11 Patriots. Third line. Fake to the running back. Nelson rolling to his left, who zips the ball into the end zone. Is tipped up and caught.
Tip drill catch to the Patriots.
I believe that's Trevor Barron again. He was the MVP of the baseball state finals. Good athlete. He's a senior. He's paying attention to what's going on around him. He's a heady kid.
Not only, but he and his brother Clay both great kids. I mean, very at school, very leaders in their classroom. The kids of Steve Barron, Dr. Steve Barron. You got to love both those kids, man. I tell you, every time I see them out, they always speak. They always come shake your hand.
Their mother has done an outstanding job.
Yeah, it had to be. It had to be because those guys are just awesome kids. You got to love them.
That's another PAT good for Scott Taylor Renfro. That's going to put the Patriots up 44-7 with 4 minutes, 1 second to go in the first half. Good to see Trev making a couple of plays.
Yeah, that's great. The Patriots, Scott Taylor Renfro about to tee the ball up. 44-7 lead for the Patriots here. 4 minutes left in the first half. Great to see all these kids. They're out there having fun tonight, Derek. I mean, it's homecoming. They've been throwing toilet paper all week. And did your yard get rolled, Derek?
Which time? Supposedly, this is what I heard. The story was that the juniors and seniors were going to have a competition in raising funds and getting stuff to send to the flood victims up in the Carolinas, and that they were going to do that instead of competing with the rolling of the yard. Well, that lasted till right after the game Friday night. I got rolled Saturday, Sunday, and it was either Wednesday or Thursday. And I think Ramage got rolled Friday night after the game.
Yeah, I think during the game.
It might have been during the game. Another good kick by Scott Taylor Renfro. Rear C on the return is going to take it to the far side. Be run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Looks like he's down around the 17.
Yeah, that by Scott Taylor Renfro carried all the way to inside the 10-yard line for the Generals. So they're stuck in another hole, and here they go, having to face the Pike defense once again.
Yep, Jackson Sennett, one of the safeties. Otherwise, looks like most of the starters in the defensive backfield. Looks like Zane Shaver on the defensive line. Hand off to the left side. He's got some room. He's going to be run down by
Levi Sykes. Levi Sykes grabbed him around the old choker there. Slung him down just around the 31-yard line.
14-yard gain for the Generals. Looks like they've got a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. We've got 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first half. Patriots up 44-7.
A lot of hands on hips for the Patriots.
It's human. It's human.
Yeah, rolling toilet paper takes a lot of energy.
That's got to be tiring.
Bo Jackson with the ball, running backwards.
That was Freddie Wagan. Absolutely. Back in the early to mid-'80s, anybody, and I know you weren't an Auburn fan, and you were probably in elementary school at the time.
I wasn't born.
Auburn had a punt returner by the name of Freddie Wagan. I think he was Mr. Football in the state of Alabama when he was a senior, and I don't remember his high school.
In the embryo back then.
Every punt that he caught, his very first move was to run backwards, to try and run around. You know, my thing with punts, we've talked about punts, grab the ball, move up the field. He drove me crazy watching him run backwards. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 16 after the loss for the Generals. Going to have a shotgun snap. See, he's going to hand the ball off up the middle. He's going to get about 5 of those yards back. Bring up a 3rd and 12 for the Generals from their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, host of Patriots in on the tackle that time. Red jerseys swarming the ball each play. We've had we started off the season, Derek, first couple of games complaining about the arm tackling and missed tackles of the Patriots. But ever since then, these guys have just been swarming around the ball.
Yeah, either one of the coaches got to them or they heard us talking. I don't know.
They've had to run a lot, I think.
3rd and 12 for the Generals. There's Jaden Jordan at one of the stages now. That's a pink flag. That is a pink flag.
Okay, well.
Have you ever seen a pink flag?
Well, it's obviously Breast Cancer Awareness Week for the officials.
I'm sorry. That just came out. I've not seen a pink flag.
Hashtag me too, Dirk.
Yeah, I don't know. That just jumped out, didn't it? Little things stick out to me. I'm sorry. Quarterback's going to be chased by Trey Benton. He's going to be missed, but he will be brought down for a sack. That's Scooteroo Johnson and Ty Singleton.
Ty Singleton, of course, our sack leader this year. Add to his stats.
I don't think anything has caught me more by surprise than that pink flag. I thought it was going to be like a special penalty, something different that we hadn't seen before. Generals back to punt. Jade Sykes just inside his 45-yard line to receive. Punt's going to bounce about midfield or so. Jade's going to chase it a little bit. It's going to roll inside the 35, down almost to the 33 of the Patriots. 54 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, 54 in the first half, Derek, 44-7. Patriots got the ball again with a very good chance of scoring again before the half. We'll take a break, be right back with you. It's Pike Patriots football.
Check out these cool savings going on now during our hot summer sale at your local Troy and Ozark Road Mart, like our $29.99 oil change special or our $129.99 brake special. We'll also keep you cool during these hot days.
Inside the Jade Jordan short game. Looks like he's going to get about clock running now inside 40 seconds in the first. Bubba Dean at right tackle.
Bubba Dean, everybody likes to say that name. Even at the assembly this morning.
It was, Rance called him out. It was pretty funny. Drew's going to run to the left. He's going to be cut off, cut back. Still, he's going to get his first down yardage, gain of about 8. 16.3. Good run by Nelson. First and 10 Patriots from the 45-yard line.
We got 16 seconds, and we got Drew Nelson's arm in the game. I'm looking for a pass down the sideline here, Derek.
I believe they're going to run to the locker room.
Yeah. Very gracious coach is Coach Gene Allen. Mike Knox would have certainly tried to attack, but here we go, 44-7 at halftime. Patriots lead at homecoming here at Delaney Curtis Stadium. We'll be right back with your halftime festivities in just a moment.
Check out these cool savings going on now during our hot summer sale at your local Troy and Ozark Road Mart, like our $29.99 oil change special or our $129.99 brake special. We'll also keep you cool during these hot days of summer with our $29.99 AC special. So come see us and take advantage of these hot summer specials at your friendly Troy and Ozark Road Mart, where we've been serving our friends and neighbors all over the Wiregrass since 1974.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pot County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name trusted here in Troy since 1945.
There are always welcoming smiles, friendly faces, and premium services waiting for you at Cinco Drugs.
Hey, I'm Gary Guthrie, and my wife and I have been doing business with Cinco Drugs for almost 30 years now. We really like the hometown, friendly atmosphere and the service that we get with Cinco Drugs. It's our drugstore. It should be your drugstore.
Quality care you deserve, from our family to yours.
Looking for a roof that stands up to severe weather while also providing great style and value to your home? Call Baker Metalworks today. Durable, stylish, energy efficient, and affordable. Just a few reasons metal roofing from Baker Metalworks is surging in popularity. We use state-of-the-art technology to produce a metal roof that meets all your needs. Baker Metal offers 20 Valspar Weather XL colors and is backed by a 4-year warranty. We're located just south of Walmart in Troy. Order today, pick up today. Baker Metalworks, your metal roofing headquarters.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers. Protect your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we support our military. That's right, not a $1,000 sign-on bonus, but $1,200 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Thanks for your service. Thanks for your service. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we support our military.
Troy Cable Security Video Monitoring lets you see what's happening in and around your property even when you're not there. Cameras in our portfolio, wired or wireless, indoor or outdoor, daylight or night vision, all come in high definition. When integrated into Troy Cable Security Platform, you can see live video from your smartphone, tablet, computer. Configure your cameras to alert you when unexpected motion occurs around your property, and clips when children arrive home from school. Troy Cable Security puts your home in your hands. Troy Cable Security. You love them. Protect them.
When you are handed the key to a new Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick or GMC, rev up your imagination. Think of all the places you can go in some of the most stylish, best quality cars available on the market today. Feel confident driving vehicles with superb dependability and safety ratings. And smile. You saved a ton of money because you bought at Bill Jackson. Let the only thing holding you back be the end of the road. A Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC vehicle will not only change your life, it saves you money like nowhere else.
Seniors, let us create the best senior portrait experience for you today. DC Photography, located in Troy, Alabama.
Why buy from Pike County Ford? We live local. Troy is our home, so you'll always be dealing with hometown folks who are all about Troy. We'll beat any legitimate written offer bring in, so you know you're getting the best deal guaranteed. And no matter what buy from Pike County Ford, you can always count on the best service before and after sale. Bottom line, you get good people, a better product, and best deal, guaranteed. Pike County Ford in Troy, never too far for a far better deal.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving.
Coming forth. Our first 7th grade attendant is Miss Kate Nelson. Kate is the daughter of David and Candace Nelson. Her escort tonight is her father, David Nelson. Kate is a JV cheerleader, an SGA representative, a member of the National Junior Honor Society, the Junior High Excel Club, and the Headmasters Advisory Council. Kate loves going to the beach and hanging out with her families and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kate Nelson. Our second 7th grade attendant is Miss Emma Sanders. Emma is the daughter of Craig and Cornelia Sides. Her escort tonight is her father, Craig Sides. Emma is a JV cheerleader, a member of the National Junior Honor Society, and the Junior High Excel Club. She loves dancing and clogging with the Shebang Championship Dance Company. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emma Sanders. Our 8th grade attendant is Miss Tate Gardner. Tate is the daughter of Scott and Carrie Lee Gardner. She is escorted tonight by her father, Scott Gardner. Tate is president pro tem of the Junior High Excel Club, an SGA representative, and a member of the National Junior High Honor Society, and a JV cheerleader. She enjoys dancing and clogging with the Shebang Championship Dance Company. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tate Gardner. Our next 8th grade attendant is Miss Sarah Braden Garrett. Sarah Braden is the daughter of Brad and Erica Garrett. She is escorted tonight by her father, Brad Garrett. Sarah Braden is a member of the Junior High Excel Club, the National Junior Honor Society, an SGA representative, and a JV cheerleader. Sarah Braden loves cheerleading and spending time with her family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sarah Braden Garrett. Our first freshman attendant is Miss Dee Allen. Dee is the daughter of Judge Wes and Kay Allen. She is escorted tonight by her father, Judge Wes Allen. Dee is captain of the JV cheer team, a member of the Junior High Excel Club, and the National Junior Honor Society. She is a member of the First Baptist Church Youth, enjoys dancing and clogging at Shebang, going to Alabama football games, and spending time with families and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dee Allen. Our next freshman attendant is Miss Kaylee Copeland. Kaylee is the daughter of Chad and Donna Copeland. She's escorted tonight by her father, Chad Copeland. Kaylee is a member of the Junior High Excel Club, the National Junior Honor Society, plays JV volleyball and softball, as well as JV and varsity basketball. She is a member of the Grundy United Methodist Youth Group, is a Twilighter pledge, and enjoys spending time with family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kaylee Copeland. Our final freshman attendant, Miss Addie K. Terry. Addie K. is the daughter of Jason and Brooke Terry. Her escort tonight is her father, Jason Terry. Addie K. is co-captain of the JV Cheerleaders, president of the Junior High Excel Club, a member of the National Junior High Honor Society, and a Twilighter pledge. She is a member of the First Baptist Church Youth Group. She enjoys clogging and dancing at Shebang, going to Auburn games, and the beach. She also enjoys spending time with families and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Addie K. Terry. sophomore attendant is Miss Morgan Bundy. Morgan is the daughter of Max and Lynn Bundy. She is escorted tonight by her father, Max Bundy. Morgan plays varsity volleyball and softball, is a member of the National Honor Society, the Excel Club, 21 Club, and is a gridiron girl. She enjoys playing recreational and travel softball, hunting, going to youth group at her church, and going out with her friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Morgan Bundy. Our next sophomore attendant is Miss Addie Garrett. Addie is the daughter of Brad and Erica Garrett. She is escorted tonight by her grandfather, Donnie Dunn. Addie is a varsity cheerleader, a member of the National Honor Society, the Excel Club, and the Pep Club. She is a member of the Banks Baptist Church and the Twilight Social Service Club. Addie enjoys cheerleading, going to the lake, and spending time with her family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Addie Garrett. Our final sophomore attendant is Miss Sophie Hollis. Sophie is the daughter of David and Stacy Hollis. Her escort tonight is her father, David Hollis. Sophie is a member of the Excel Club, the National Honor Society, and is a gridiron girl. She is a member of the 21 Club and enjoys reading, photography, going to church, and spending time with family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sophie Hollis. Our first junior attendant is Miss Miranda Black. Miranda is the daughter of Jason and Stacy Black. She's escorted tonight by her father, Jason Black. Miranda is a member of the National Honor Society, the Excel Club, the Twilight Social Service Club, and is a water girl. Miranda enjoys watching Alabama and Troy football and spending time with her family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Miranda Black. Our next junior attendant is Miss Megan Starling. Megan is the daughter of Alton Starling and the late Joretta Starling. She is escorted tonight by her father, Alton Starling. Megan is a member of the PLAS Senior High Math Team, the National Honor Society, the Excel Club, and the Spanish Club. She is a Pike County Chamber of Commerce Junior Ambassador and a member of her church youth choir. Megan enjoys playing the piano, singing, songwriting, movie making, acting, and dancing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Megan Starling. Our first senior attendant is Miss Ashlyn Atwell. Ashlyn is the daughter of Wallace Atwell. Her escort tonight is her father, Wallace Atwell. Ashlyn plays varsity softball, is president of the Excel Club, a member of the Chess Club, the Pep Club, and the Philosophy Club. She is the vice president of the Twilight Social Service Club and enjoys singing, art, and playing travel softball. Ashlyn plans to attend Huntington College after graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ashlyn Atwell. Our next senior attendant is Miss Mallory Clifton. Mallory is the daughter of Dale and Tracy Clifton. Her escort tonight is her father, Dale Clifton. Mallory plays varsity softball, is president of the Pep Club, treasurer of the senior class, a member of the Philosophy Club, and is a gridiron girl. She enjoys attending Bible study at First Baptist Church, hanging out with her family and friends, and babysitting. Mallory will attend the Wallace Community College after graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mallory Clifton. Our next senior attendant is Miss Madison Johnson. Maddie is the daughter of Matt and Nikki Johnson. Her escort tonight is her father, Matt Johnson. Maddie plays varsity volleyball and softball and is a member of the Excel Club and the Philosophy Club. Maddie enjoys playing sports, going to the lake, and hanging out with family and friends. After graduation, Maddie plans on attending the University of Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Maddie Johnson. Our next senior attendant is Anna Paisley Lott. Anna is the daughter of Mike and Kathy Lott. Her escort tonight is her father, Mike Lott. Anna is a member of the First Baptist Church Youth Group and dances at Shebang Championship Dance Company. She recently went on a mission trip to Costa Rica and enjoys babysitting and spending time with family and friends. Anna plans to attend Troy University after graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anna Lott. Our final senior attendant is Miss Emmy Stevens. Emmy is the daughter of Robin and Kim Stevens. Her escort tonight is her father, Robin Stevens. Emmy is captain of the varsity cheerleaders, an AISA All-Star cheerleader, and a UCA All-American cheerleader. She represented Pike Little Arts at Alabama Girls State and in the Alabama Youth Legislature. She is secretary of the Twilight Social Club and is a member of the PEP and Excel clubs. She is a member of St. John Baptist Church and enjoys cheering on Friday nights, watching Alabama football, and spending time with her family and friends. After graduation, Emmy plans to attend the University of Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emmy Stevens. Now entering the field to crown the new homecoming queen is Anna May. Anna is our homecoming, the 2017 homecoming queen. Escorting her is Mr. Eric Burkett. Anna is currently a freshman at Troy University, majoring in psychology. She is a member of the Freshman Forum and a pledge of Alpha Gamma Delta sorority. Let's give Anna a big round of applause. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce the Pike Little Arts Homecoming Queen for 2018 is Miss Madison Johnson. Hi fans, join in congratulating Miss Madison Johnson and the 2018 Homecoming Queen.
Well, there you have it, folks. Madison Johnson, crowned homecoming queen here of the Pike Patriots. On homecoming, we have in the booth here with tonight two special guests. Mike Patton, who is a player for the Troy University Trojans back when they had TSU on the helmet, and also Brian Saunders, a basketball player and a Pike Liberal Arts alumnus. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing great. Glad we could be here, Lee. This is awesome.
So, Mike, tell me, you were able to see the first half of this Patriots offensive game and playing against the Abbeville Christian Generals. What do you think about the 6-0 Patriots and how they've done so far tonight?
They're looking really good. 44-7, obviously, in the first half, so very strong performance. Offensively and defensively, the guys are playing well. I think they have 9 seniors out there. You can tell the leadership's there and a lot of momentum moving forward into the homecoming. Special night when you can announce the homecoming queen and have people come back like Brian Saunders and other folks that are here to see their team play. But, yeah, it was a great environment, very positive, and looks like got a lot of momentum moving forward.
Yeah, great response. And Brian, you know, it's been probably 20 years since you've graduated. Tell me what you think about your alma mater here tonight.
I think we look great tonight.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, the soft-spoken Brian Saunders thinks the Pike Patriots look great. We're glad to hear from him. They are cleaning up the field here tonight, getting ready for second half action in this Patriots contest against the Abbeville Christian Academy Generals, 44-7. Just to speak about our sponsors a little bit, our scoreboard sponsors are First National Bank of Brundage, Julia's Restaurant, Piggly Wiggly, and Troy Cable. Our Patriot Club sponsors, All-Star Collision, Weston K. Allen, Blue Key Properties, Candace Nelson, Photography, Carson Construction Company, David Adams Realty, Ellis Metals, Family Ties, Glow Beauty Boutique, Golden Boy Foods, Hooks Barbecue, Max Credit Union, KW Recycling, Max Hughes Trucking, Pike County Ford, Pike Internal Medicine, Pike Land Services, Premier Chrysler, Securance Realty, Southern Animal Hospital, Spurlight Scrap, and Tyler Transport, your local transport company. All right, we're here with Mike Patton still. Mike, we'll talk a little bit about you. I know you guys are in town for the Troy Trojans and the memorial game that we're going to have tomorrow. You know, there's big plans for the Troy Trojans to honor our servicemen, and they're going to have the big flag out on the field tomorrow night, and they're going to have the big flyover. What are you expecting out of the Troy Trojans tomorrow against Coastal Carolina?
Well, we're expecting big things. I think Coach Brown said it best. It's we always do well on the day we honor our veterans and the military. So the big flag, the flyover, a game with a lot of momentum, a lot of veterans and the families and friends of the players and people that represent Troy University. So glad to be part of it. Look for really, really spectacular things, and Trojans always seem to play well on that day.
Yeah, good point. And we're looking for big things. Coastal Carolina, good program coming to Troy. We're glad to see them come. But the Patriots are taking the field. They're coming back to warm up. I understand we're on a constant clock this second half. So we'll get ready for the second half, 2 minutes and 45 seconds before the kick. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back with you with more Patriots football.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Check out these cool savings going on now during our hot summer sale at your local Troy and Ozark Road Mart, like our $29.99 oil change special or our $129.99 brake special. We'll also keep you cool during these hot days of summer with our $29.99 AC special. So come see us and take advantage of these hot summer specials at your friendly Troy and Ozark Road Mart, where we've been serving our friends and neighbors all over the Wiregrass since 1974.
Our patients trust us, and you can trust us too. At Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, we're a full-service animal hospital offering preventative care and hospital care with complete in-house laboratory testing. You'll also love our on-site pet resort, featuring individualized care for your pet during their vacation. We believe every animal deserves the best care possible, and that's what we deliver every day. So the next time you need veterinary care, see Dr. Steve Barron at Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
And we're back, getting ready for the second half. I want to thank Mike Patton for filling in during the halftime. I'm sure he did an outstanding job. We want to run through the Pike.
Much better than Brian Saunders.
Well, hey, how much effort does it take, really? Huh? So we want to run through the Pike Patriot pep band. Coy Bell, Casey Bell, Sid Brown, Abby Ford, Abigail Garrett, Sarah Grace Hagler, Hannah Helms, Lawson Hips, Tiffany Johnson, Molly Kate Jordan, Rui Patel, Kayla Pearson, Isabel Robledo, Mario Robledo, Maria Smith, Megan Starling, and Catherine Stockstill. Band director, Miss Amanda Ford. We did want to mention a few of the area games that are in the Troy Cable realm of reach. Georgiana High School playing at Goshen tonight. Replay will be seen on Troy Cable Channel 2 at 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon and at 8:30 Wednesday, October 5th. Kinston playing at Zion Chapel. Enterprise at Northview. Wetumpka and Prattville. Alma Bryant and Eufaula. Opp High School at Andalusia. Dale County at Providence Christian, Pike Road at Headland Historical School at Headland Home. That should be Highland Home, and I believe that's Pike Road and Highland Home. Beauregard at Montgomery Catholic. We'll get to a few more of those later as we get a kickoff from the Generals to start the second half. It's going to be bobbled by Chip Fairclough, picked up by Tristan Carter. He's going to reverse field and slip down on the wet turf.
Yeah, received there around the 35, bobbled a little bit. A little lackadaisical return, but Patriots football nonetheless, 1st and 10, 44-7 here in the third quarter.
And if you happen to turn toward the clock, you might notice a continuously running clock. We did start with 12 minutes to go in the third quarter, but I think there's been an agreement to allow that clock to run. And you're going to see most of the Patriots starters on the field for the beginning of the second half. Shotgun snap's going to be handoff to the right side to Fairclough. He's actually going to be hitting the backfield.
Yeah, Fairclough, really the only true stats for the first quarter. Fairclough over 100 yards.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Patriots from the 32-yard line, 2 wide either side, and that's Jade Sykes at your quarterback, Chip Fairclough. High snap. Jade's going to allow it to bounce, and I believe it's going to be picked up and returned for a touchdown.
Yeah, busted play by the Patriots there, and the Generals capitalize on it, run it back for a touchdown. Not what you want to see from your 6-0 Patriots team, but it happened, and here we go.
You know, high snap, got away from him and couldn't get on top of it. It's going to be a return for a touchdown by the Generals. It's one of those things, you know, it's a wet, sloppy field. Looks like you're going to have an extra point attempt. Again, a straight-on kicker. He might have missed that one. A little bit low, a little bit left.
All right, so 10:39 left in the third quarter. Patriots gives up a quick touchdown to the Generals, making it 44-13. And now the Generals will be kicking off to the Patriots. Gary, do you think his starters will still be on the field after that?
Well, I thought we had a running clock, but it's out now. But, you know, I was under the impression, you know, it's just me thinking. I didn't think we'd see many starters in the second half. But who knows? We may see him for one more series, or we may not see him again.
Well, the coaches agreed on a running clock until they saw that. Maybe the Generals coach changed his mind.
It looks that way, doesn't it? Maybe he thinks if the Patriots will go ahead and take all the starters out, that he might have an opportunity to score a few times. So we're going to watch the Generals kick off again. I think we just saw this just a minute ago. Jake Sykes, Davis Allen back deep for the Patriots. It's going to be a short kick. You better grab it. Get on it, guys. Pseudo onside kick there.
Yeah, little pooch kick. Max Copeland catches and covers it up. Be 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They're only 46-yard line.
I do believe we're going to see the starters at least one more time.
Hey, I'd keep them in. If they're going to play like that, I'd make them keep going.
Yeah, you kind of hate, I'm sure as a starter, you'd kind of hate to end on that. You just don't want to see anybody get hurt. We got 2 or 3 big region games coming up. Shotgun formation. Sykes is going to take the snap on the right side, break a few tackles, keep running, and he's into the open. Are they going to be able to catch him? Nope.
Well, a terrific answer for the Patriots. After that sloppy play that gave up the touchdown for the Generals, a really good answer for them, and that's what we're used to seeing out of the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel a little bit better about that one. And now that the Patriots have the ball, the clock is running. Maybe it just stops when they have the ball.
I'm controlling it with my mind, Derek.
Speed it up. So Scott Taylor going to line it up. Jade's going to snap it to Drew Nelson. Good snap, good hold, good kick.
Almost perfect season for Scott Taylor Renfro. Still only missing the one extra point out of, I think, probably 25 attempts at this point. But it's 51-13, 8:51 left in the third quarter. We'll take a short break. Be right back with the Patriots kickoff right after this.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
There are always welcoming smiles, friendly faces, and premium services waiting for you at Cinco Drugs.
Hey, I'm Gary Guthrie, and my wife and I have been doing business.
All right, we're back. Scott Taylor Renfro getting ready to kick off again after the score. This score coming in outside the region, Andalusia over 48-0. Andalusia with a much-needed win.
End-over-end kick. Looks like it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback.
Scott Taylor Renfro, the touchback, is no stranger to that. I think, as I was telling you before, Scott Taylor Renfro, our third leading scorer, just behind Jade Sykes and Cody Hollis this year with field goals and extra points.
So it's going to give the Generals 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Looking at the defense, Scooteroo Johnson and Holt Steed and Trey Benton and Ty Singleton across the front. Generals are going to come out with two wide either side. Running back and forth. I think he needs to get off the field, so give me a shotgun snap and a handoff up the middle. It's going to be hit by Chip Faircloth.
Yeah, Chip Faircloth there on the tackle, but after a gain of about 5 for the Generals.
So, familiar with the rules of breaking the huddle with 12. If you don't huddle, can you get a penalty for breaking the huddle with 12? Because they had 12 in the formation and he ran off the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure about school football. I know in college football, if that kid's still inside the field of play, it could still be considered too many men on the field.
Hand off to the left side to number 25, and that is Brandon Lee. Gain of a yard or so. We're going to have a 3rd and 3 from the 27-yard line of the Generals. Clock running. We're now under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. 51-13 Patriots. Generals are going to run 2 at either side. Greer sees quarterback. He's going to motion to the left side. It's going to be a little bit of jet sweep to number 10, Christian Davis. Didn't work.
No, I lost there, Derek. That's going to be 4th down and about 5 for the Generals.
Yeah, they got him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. That jet sweep kind of ran out of fuel.
So you're 51-13. You think they're going to go for it here, try to make everything, or just punt it and say the heck with it?
I don't know. Got nothing to lose. I'm not trying to crawl in the head of a high school coach.
Well, I know what I would do.
What would you do?
I'd go for it.
You ever read about that guy out in Texas?
Yeah, he
never
goes for it every time.
Goes for it every time.
Onside kick every time, punts every time. Yeah, Spark Knight's favorite coach.
Yeah, I saw one time where they had played another one of the big schools out there, and literally it was 28-0 before the other team actually touched the ball.
Yeah.
Because he'd do an inside kick, and never punt.
He plays the percentages, much like I play Madden on the Xbox.
Is that how you handle
it?
Yeah,
just throw it deep every time.
There you go. Looks like they're going to punt. So their coach and you don't, y'all don't share the same philosophy.
They're not as confident as I am with Madden.
Chase Sykes back to return for the Patriots. He's just in that hour or the 50-yard line. Punt's going to come down right at the 50. Jay's going to take it there. Return up right side.
Oh, he's a threat. Oh, he's a threat.
Makes a couple of guys miss. I think I saw one of those earhole blocks that you have noted before. Surprising. We commented before that it's surprising not be a penalty of some sort. We can, watching the replay here, I think it's going to be Joseph Riley. It's going to make a block back about there. It went. Yep. All you can see was the Generals player kind of roll the screen.
And kudos to Troy Cable with their Reaper, their live games. We're proud to have that. We'll show you guys Reaper, the Patriots tonight. That play negated the punt. Just take off where the Generals just punted for the 5-yard line.
He should have gone for it. He'd had a chance.
That's right.
That's right. Drew Nelson on the carry, gain of 1. It's going to bring 2nd and 9 for the Patriots. Trying to catch some numbers to see if we've got anybody new out there. We do have a new center. I do believe that, let's see. To the right side of Jackson Sin. I believe he's going to score.
Jackson Sin got the seam that time, Derek, on the right side. There was no one there to even contest the touchdown. Fantastic run by Jackson Sin, and another one for the Patriots.
Apologize for not calling out the center's name. We're in the 52, and I don't have a 52 on my roster, so I think somebody here is swapping jerseys. So Scott Taylor's going to try another PAT.
Drew Nelson.
I believe that was going to be good, too.
And another almost perfect Scott Taylor Renfro for the Patriots. 58-13, 2 minutes, 18 seconds left. This clock, that running clock we spoke about earlier. We'll take a break. Be right back. Scott Taylor Renfro kickoff for the Patriots.
There are always welcoming, friendly faces and premium services waiting for you at Cinco Drugs.
Hey, I'm Gary Guthrie, and my wife and I have been doing with Cinco Drugs for almost 30 years now. We really like the hometown friendly atmosphere, and this is what we get with Cinco Drugs. It's our drugstore, it should be your drugstore.
Quality care you deserve from our family to yours.
All right, we're back for the kickoff. Scott Taylor Renfro kicking off for the Patriots.
All right, I got some info. 52's Blake Leviner.
Right,
Took off 5 and put on a 52 to snap some. End over end kick. That one's going to roll into the end zone as well.
And another touchback for the Patriots.
So it's going to be a 1st and 10.
They're always
20-yard line for the Generals. Clock running. We're under 50 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
There are always welcoming smiles, friendly faces, and premium services waiting for you at Cinco Drugs.
Hey, I'm Gary Guthrie, and
Chip Faircloth standing across the front. Nick O'Brien Frankie Jeffcoat and Jackson Sand, your linebackers. Shotgun snap to the Generals, handoff to the left side is going to be met right in the hole. I believe that might have been Frankie. Yep. Frankie Jeffcoat making the initial hit. Bryant Hussey coming off the field. Looks like Lewis Brooks in at corner on the near side. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. With our score, 58-13 Patriots. We will take a quick break and be back shortly.
There are always welcoming smiles, friendly faces, and premium services waiting for you at Cinco Drugs.
Hey, I'm Gary Guthrie, and my wife and I have been doing business with Cinco Drugs for almost 30 years now. We really like the hometown, friendly affair, and the service that we get with Cinco Drugs. It's our drugstore, it's your drugstore.
Quality you deserve, from our family to yours.
Come visit Troy Nissan with a new modern look and same great staff. We are dedicated to providing you with an excellent customer experience. Shop us online at www.troynissaninc.com. Free oil changes for life on all new vehicles. Thanks for being a part of our family. Troy Nissan.
Let me talk to you. Let's talk about trucking. Let's talk about trucking. Wiley Sandals Truck Line. We do not do a contract. That's right. Wiley Sandals Truck Line, we do not do a contract. Before you sign that contract, come talk to me. Wiley Sandals Truck Line. If this wheel turns, you make money. Wiley Sandals Truck Line. We reimburse you for your tuition at Wiley Sandals Truck Line. We reimburse you with no contract. That's right, no contract. Wiley Sandals Truck.
Coming back to start the fourth quarter. Generals with the ball. Shotgun snap. Quarterback looking to pass. Chip Fairclaw's going to drop him in the backfield. I want to welcome our halftime contributor. Mike Patton's going to do some color for us for the fourth quarter.
Big tackle right there by Chip.
Chip's dad, you might remember, Mike, played on the national championship team at Troy back in '87. He was, I don't even remember, what position did he play? I don't remember. I think he was a linebacker or a defensive back. Anyway, it's going to bring up it's like a 3rd and 17 for the Generals. Shotgun snap to Greer. Oh, he's in trouble. He's running to his left. He's going to throw off balance. It's going to be an incomplete pass to the left side.
Another good play by the defense. They were all over there in the backfield. Defensive backs had it covered, so it's going to look like it's going to force them into fourth.
We've had good pressure all season, Mike. The defensive line and the linebackers have really gotten after the quarterback every game this year. For those of you who don't know, like say an Andalusia grad, he's up here talking big. That's why we had to give the score of the Andalusia Op game earlier, because we've got an interested party up here. And I made the comment to earlier, if you've driven through Andalusia recently, they are really doing some upgrades at the football stadium down there.
Absolutely. The program's really grown, and the facilities have matched that with the support. So.
Is Adam Helms the staff down there? Adam was he was at Charleston a few years ago. His dad was one of my coaches in high school. He was the strength coach at Charles Henderson, but he was the defensive coordinator at Andalusia for the last few years, I think.
I don't believe so now. I know Trent Taylor's a head coach, and Ray Wilson was a coordinator who I played with when I was in Andalusia, so they got a good staff down there.
They've had a really good team last couple of years. Patriots going to take over first and 10, clock running under 10 minutes now, 58-13 in the fourth quarter. Patriots going to have the ball at the 41-yard line. Zane Shaver getting some time on offense. He's going to be at the wide receiver on the far side. I see Bean and Frankie Jeffcoat. I think Blake Leviner is with earlier. He's picked up a different jersey so he can go in and snap.
Great opportunity for a lot of players to get some playing time here.
Absolutely. Jackson Sin run hard up the middle. He's going to gain 12, 13 yards. We've really had some kids run the ball hard this year.
There's a sophomore getting a lot of action right there as well.
You know, we talked about that earlier, Mike, in a couple of games before this. You know, the Patriots have good senior leadership, but they've got some really good 10th and 11th graders. So this has an opportunity to be good for a couple of years. Another handoff to Jackson to the right side. He's going to be caught by the jersey and thrown down around the line image.
Running the ball hard to the right. That's important with the leadership, training the younger guys on how to win and how to be successful, and make sure the program is successful for years to come. As examples in college and the higher levels of the NFL, a great opportunity here for these guys at Pike Live.
Absolutely. Second and 10, Patriots. Drew Nelson rolling to his left. Going to try and make that first kid miss, and he does. Gets outside. It's probably going to get some first down yardage. Break another tackle or two. It's going to be piled up just outside the 10-yard line.
Great run. Freshman.
Yeah, he was actually one of the main contributors on the state title baseball team. Pitched. Had a great changeup. He's sage beyond his years.
Unflap him out there, getting a little playing time and learning on the leadership ability program forward.
For those that have followed the Patriots the whole year, lefty, and he throws the ball quite well. Snap there's going to be covered up around the 15-yard line. I don't know how much snapping Blake's done. He might be snapping for the, not sure, but Blake's a good ball player, so I'm sure he's pick up stuff like that fairly quickly. Going to bring up a second and about 13 for the Patriots. Going to ball off to Jackson Sin off the left side. He's going to drag people and drag people and drag people. He's going to get down inside the 5.
Wow. Moved the whole defensive line forward with him. I think he had 6 people on top of it as he moved forward another 6 yards.
And it's been fairly evident most of the night that even with the backups for the Patriots in, that we're fairly capable of just pushing them up and down the field. So Lewis Brooks is going to be out wide to the right. Looks like Zane Shaver tight to the right. Jaden Jordan and Trevor Barron wide left. Another low snap going to be handed off to Jackson Sin in the backfield. He's going to be hit pretty quickly. 66, J.J. Jimenez.
Looks like the coaches are, definitely taking their foot off the pedal here and just trying to be good and ethical about the way they finish this ball game, which is impressive. Just run the ball up the middle, trying to get what they can get. And
4th and 4, shotgun snap, a little bit low. Jackson's going to take the ball in the backfield, and he's going to be hit in the backfield. So Patriots are going to give it over on downs. They're getting down close to 6 minutes to go in the game.